Hey guys, welcome back to the main event. I'm Daniel, and yeah, we're heading over to WCW for Halloween Havoc 1996, a night of terror and suspense. If you say so, guys. If you say so. Anyways, this is October 27th, 1996. We're at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, even though Wikipedia has it pegged as Paradise, Nevada. So I have no idea. I'm pretty sure I said Las Vegas here. Like, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I could sort of kept saying Las Vegas. But you guys know which one is Paradise. I'm guessing Paradise is like on the outskirts of Las Vegas, or maybe it's like doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because we're going on because that is and we're in front of like 10,000 people because the main event, world title match, Hollywood Hulk Hogan with Ted DiBiase in his corner, going up against Macho Man Randy Savage. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what I know the storyline as far as, they attacked him at Fall Brawl, beat him down, got in his old lady's face, spray painted NWO on Elizabeth's back. I mean, it was pretty messy at this point. But apparently there's like a whole storyline where like she's under contract with the NWO and she doesn't want to be. Like, I don't know. They didn't go into too much detail on that. And once again, I just didn't watch Nitro at the time. So I have no idea what's going on in that whole thing. But the whole time there was like, where's Elizabeth at? Whose corner is she in? But anyways, yeah. So we're going to just talk about the funniest thing to me. Hogan's hairpiece. So he comes out in the crowd. He's got some, random heel promo. And of course, he's surrounded by the Giant, Ted DiBiase, and Vincent. Sorry, he goes by Vincent here. So anyway, but he's wearing this ridiculous, like, short, blonde, spiky hair. It looks so bad. And, of course, he's talking about how he just got back from Hollywood, shooting 2 movies back-to-back. He shot, he just got off the set from Three Ninjas, High Noon at Mega Mountain, and Santa with Muscles. I'm watching it, and my girlfriend, or you guys know Angel, she was watching it. She's like, are those real movies? I'm like, yes. They're all too real, let me tell you. Anyway, so, yeah, he's running his mouth, comes out there, and of course, they're about to bring Macho Man out. And, of course, Randy Anderson's telling them you need to get the Giant out of there. And somehow Vincent just disappears. Because the whole time I was like, where'd Vincent go? He's nowhere to be found out there. But, yeah, they eventually get Giant out there. And then, of course, Macho Man comes out. It's the weird thing. He comes out, and then he's just like, he's doing his little, like, oh, yeah. And then he turns around, and he starts, like, motioning someone to come out. And I'm like, oh, is it going to be Elizabeth? Which, to me, would seem pointless, because I'm like, why would you want her to come out there when she can easily be attacked by anybody else? Now, Monster Truck rolls out. Apparently, they had some kind of contest, and, someone won it. But the Monster Truck rolls out, and then that's it. And he's just like, yeah, and he just walks into. I'm like, so there's no one in the Monster Truck. Like, no one's here to help you fight the NWO. All right, so he gets in the ring. So once again, Vincent just disappears. The Giant has been removed. Hall and Nash, apparently, after they won their tag titles, they got a fight with the security, so now they're barred from the arena. So it's just Hogan with DiBiase out there and then Savage. And, yeah, we get... And, oh, by the way, in case you didn't know, the entire event was sponsored by Slim Jims. Because, Savage is the spokesperson, so I get that. But, like, the ring post... You get a shot at that? No? The ring post, yeah. Is like, they're like Slim Jims. How fucking awesome is that? And I can't those people kept those Slim Jims out there, so I'm guessing they were like handing out Slim Jims to everybody. But you look on the floor and they're like littered with Slim Jims. It's insane. Anyways, past all that, so we get the match started. And I'm getting sick of these Hogan main events because... It's like 10 minutes of stalling. And then when he does wrestle, the first move is always a headlock or a test of strength or, I don't know, an arm lock or an arm bar. And like, he's just like, yeah, I'm wrenching it in. I'm like, dude, this is so fucking corny. Like, I don't know. I must have been a stupid kid when I was watching this stuff. But I'm like, his other matches aren't this bad. Like, I can understand the hate. I can understand the Hogan can't wrestle shit because it's like this is brutal. Like, this is just horrible to watch. But this goes on for like the first 10 minutes. It's either he doesn't get in the ring and Savage is chasing him around, trying to get him in the ring. It's just, It don't get me wrong, I mean, I guess it's drawing heat because, dude, the fans are booing. They're booing like madmen. But when he finally does get in there, he throws on a headlock and he's just like, yeah, I got you now, brother. It's so corny. Like, he's such a cheesy fucking villain. I remember him being so much cooler than this. Like, I don't know, maybe the entire NWO run is just going to be a joke because, I don't know, I remember it being awesome, but I'm watching it now, I'm like, wow, this is fucking cheese. Anyway, Savage does fight back, but for the most part, it seems like Hogan dominates a vast majority of this match. Like, it's just, and everything kind of this little side note here, like, this is 96, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, in the 80s, these guys were headlining WrestleMania 5, and here we are, mid to late 90s, and they're still headlining. I'm like, like Hogan looks old as shit here. And even Savage, I'm thinking to myself, like, Savage, who was like in semi-retirement just 2 years earlier in WWF, is now like headlining, and he's starting to show his age a little bit here. Not showing it in the ring, he's not. Hogan definitely is, but Savage looks great in there. But it's just so funny because I'm thinking, like, wow, this is like, you got Flair, which Flair's been, he'll wrestle for another 30 years probably. Like, he's never going to quit. But it's like, even at that time, it was like Flair's getting older. Piper comes back tonight, same thing. You're just like, wow, like, this is insane. I don't know. I can see now why it was a slow death in WCW, because, like, it starts right here. It's just old guys dominating the main event scene, and then, that's it. Anyways, back to the match. I'm ranting enough. So anyways, Hogan starts beating the shit out of it. And then out comes Elizabeth. And of course, she's dressed like, Macho Man, not like Macho Man, but she's colorful like Macho Man. It's not the black and white, So she comes out, and of course, Hogan's like, you get in our corner. He's like, get in the corner, but it's like, it's the opposite corner. It's like, you would think he'd like get back there with Ted DiBiase, but he does. He's like, get in the corner. I don't know. So anyways, we get the same spot twice where he runs out and uses Elizabeth as a human shield, but they do have different endings. The first one's just him running away. Savage follows. And the second time, Hogan gets a cheap shot on Savage, so made it a little different. Anyways, match starts coming to an end when referee takes the bump. Ref goes down. And apparently at this point, I forgot about Nick Patrick being the NWO ref, being the crooked ref. So NWO ref comes out, and of course he's in a neck brace because apparently someone beat the shit out of him for being a crooked ref. But they come out, him and I don't know who they said the other one, Mark Curtis maybe or something like that. But they come out there and they escort Randy Anderson out because he's injured. And then of course Nick Patrick runs in there. He's going to officiate the radio. Referee's out. He's going to take over from here. And it's funny because Savage gets it. At one point, he's going to top rope, and like DiBiase goes to trip him. But Savage just no-sells that trip. He's just like, nope, you didn't get me. And jumps off, and he ends up hitting Hogan. And then, like, he goes up for it again, and then now Savage, he don't trip him up this time. Yeah, sorry, that happens later. Sorry, jumping ahead here. So Savage hits the flying elbow drop on Hogan. He's out. Referee's over there. He's counting, 1, 2, and my neck hurts, and he doesn't do a 3. Oh, I loved it. I was like, yes, that's awesome. So Savage flips out and goes to beat the shit out of him, and he goes up for another flying elbow drop, and then maybe he did jump the first time. I can't remember. I just know DiBiase went to grab his foot at one point, and he just like, nope, and he jumps anyway. It's like, even though he got his foot grab, he's just like, nope, didn't get me. And then the second time, he goes, he caught me. So he goes down the deal with Ted DiBiase, but then he carries it, like he kind of walks him all the way to the entrance ramp because he's supposed to get jumped, and you can just tell, like, he's just like, I need to get jumped this way. So he just kind of carries him all the way over here, but then Giant comes, because he can't jump from behind because it's just, they're all blocked weird. So, like, Giant just kind of, like, goes over DiBiase and, like hitting him, and of course he gets him for a choke slam, but it's almost like he's like, oh shit, we got choke slam over there. Like, I don't know why. It's just so awkward. So he throws him into the guardrail first, lightly, I should add, and then he goes and choke slams him on the outside, throws him in, goes in there, he drapes Hogan, who's still out from that elbow. That elbow will fuck you up. He drapes Hogan on top of Savage. Nick Patrick goes over there. 1, 2, 3. Hogan wins, retains, bell goes off, music's playing. DiBiase's in there. Hogan's still laid out. Like, Hogan's fucking dead. At this point now, they're getting Savage escorted out, and Giant comes back with a trophy full of, like a big trophy bowl, and it has ice water in it. He comes in. He spills like half of it trying to get into the ring. But at this point, like I said, Hogan's still dead. Like, after all this, after Savage going for a near fall, getting screwed, beating up a referee, you know, getting in a tangle with Ted DiBiase, getting chokeslammed by by the Giant, having Giant throw him in there, grabbing Hogan pin on top of him, bell ringing, music playing up here. Nothing's waking him up. Like, he's been dead this entire time. And anyways, he finally dumps the ice water on Hogan. Hogan, you know, comes to life. And of course, he's freaking out. He's like, who am I going to fight? And he's like, oh, I won. It's like one of the greatest moments ever. He's just like, oh. And the look on his face after he realizes he's won, he's just like, of course I won. I love that. It's just a great little moment right there. So they're celebrating, and he's on the microphone, and he's just, you know, more generic NWO, Hogan, King of the World stuff. And then you start hearing bagpipes, and oh my God. I didn't mention it before. I mention it every time we do these WCW ones right now, but the commentary sucks balls. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Dusty, you know, R.I.P. man, but Jesus Christ, he was horrible in the commentating booth. Like, he was so bad. And he was like one of the greatest, like, promo guys ever. Ever. But for some reason, you get him on commentary, dude, he just sucked horribly. He would just ramble incoherently, like I'm doing right now. But, like, no point. It's embarrassing to listen to. And, like, Heenan doing the best he can. And I don't know, I used to love Tony Schiavone, but maybe it's just years of hearing just how much of a dick he was. And now that I'm watching him on commentary, especially during this era, his asshole prick persona seems to be shining through. Like, I never noticed it before, but now I'm watching, I'm like, wow, he just comes off like a prick. Anyways, their commentary is just horrible at this point, because it's like, they're hearing the bagpipes, and I'm like, there's only been one wrestler, to my knowledge, at least mainstream, who's ever had bagpipes as their entrance theme. But they're just like, well, who could be? And then at one point, they're like, well, I think I know who it is. And Schiavone's like, well, I don't know. I'm hearing bagpipes. I'm like, dude, fuck you. Like, this is so retarded. And I'm sorry to drop a hard retard there, but my God, it was ridiculous. And then, of course, out comes Piper, like, kind of, like, staggering a little bit. Like, he's hobbling, like, he's not 100% clearly, like, I don't know, at this point, if it's still his hip. I know he had that hip surgery at one point. So it's just like he's clearly not at the top of his game, and he's coming out there. And I'm just like, once again, a ton of respect for all these guys I'm making fun of. Like, I love them all. But it's just like, you guys should not be in this spot right now, like, at all. But he's out there, and of course, he gets in there and he cuts a promo. And I must say, the promo starts off pretty good. And then this goes right off the rails, and it just becomes weird. It's like a train wreck to watch. The whole time this is going on, I'm thinking, like, why was the Giant just jumping? Like, they're trying to pretend like Piper's a threat. And I was like, he's not a threat. He was fighting Goldust, like, literally just months before this. And it was a back and forth effort. Like, he's in retirement at this point. He was like an acting president on TV. Like, he's not. He can't be like, you know, whatever, but they're like acting like he's a serious. And dude, Hogan's face is so ridiculous when those bagpipes are playing and he sees Piper coming out. Like, he just goes into overact mode, serious. Like, he's just like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Oh, is it him? It's him. Oh no. It is so bad. I'm just like, what the fuck? Anyways, so Piper comes out there and, you know, he cuts his promo, and one thing I do like, he's just talking about how, like, you know, he's, you know, saying, like, you know, do you think, talking to Hogan, you know, you think these people would have loved you so much if they, you know, if they didn't hate me, you know, even more or something like that. And I was like, I don't like that. Talking about how, you know, he's just as big an icon as Hogan, which absolutely. And then once again, the whole time he keeps like mouthing out the Giant. I'm like, why don't the Giant just punch him? Like, I'm not kayfabe. Like, just go over there and choke him out. It's Piper. Yeah, he's a scrapper, but guess what? You're the fucking Giant. Like, ugh. Really? So anyways, once again, they just start hurling the insults at each other. They do bring up WrestleMania, and I love that, because it's just like WWF will never bring up the competition, like, ever. But like here, they had no problem doing it, which, I mean, you shouldn't. I mean, it's history. We all know it anyways. Anyway, so they get in a little argument. Finally, Hogan just leaves him and Giant, and you feel like that should be the end of it, because like even like Tony Schiavone's like, well, we're running out of time. But then like Piper just like, oh, you left your belt behind, and he's like, oh, now we got a problem. And they go back in the ring, and it's just like they don't attack him. At any point you can attack him. Bring out Virgil or Vincent. Like, he's not been banned. Attack him. And he just doesn't. And then, like, it's just the same thing. They keep repeating themselves. And eventually Shivani's was like, we gotta go. Like, we're out of here. It's an awkward segment. It's so bad. So yeah, there it is. What I want this match. You know, when you get past that shitty opening, like that first 10 minutes of just stalling and then working a headlock forever, once you get past that shit, it's actually a pretty decent match. It ain't bad. I shouldn't say decent. It ain't bad. I'll put it that way. I like it. Like I said, I love the fit. I love the whole Nick. It's so cheesy, but I love Nick Patrick out there just like. It reminds me whenever I was younger and I used to play the old SmackDown games, and like they'd have special referee mode on there before. Like now, the referee modes suck because if you try to interfere or cheat, they just kick you off. That's ridiculous. But you know, back in the day, you could be the referee and just fuck the guy over the entire match. And I remember I'd be with my little brother all the time. Like, me and my little brother playing, and I'd be like, I'm going to be the referee. I'll cut right down the middle, I promise. And then, like, you know, he'd be winning, and I'd be like, 1, 2, oh, no! And I'd wait for me to get back on, like, beat him up. It'd be great. And it just reminds me of that. It's just, I don't know, it's great. I love Hogan's reactions to Piper coming back. I love Hogan's reactions to winning the match. Hogan's just, he's funny as hell, but it is so cheesy. Like, I don't know. Once again, I thought he was like the coolest guy whenever I started watching WCW. Like, I guess I started watching probably late 96. Well, it had to be pretty close to this, actually, because I started watching World War III. That's the next pay-per-view, so yeah, it had to be around this time. Anyways, doesn't matter. But yeah, I don't know. It's just so fucking cheesy right here. Anyway, so yeah, that's this right here. I enjoy it once again. But yeah, you can see some of the flaws. And once again, this is what I have to look forward to for the next year and a half of Hogan just slowly working a match, milking it. Oh my God, it's so bad. But yeah, that's all I can think of. I'll quit ramble. I'll quit Dusty Rhodes in this right now. Let me know you guys all about the match in the comment section down below. And guys, tune in next week, because next week we're going to hit Survivor Series. Yeah, going back to WWF. So that's all I got, guys. Thank you for watching. Till next time.